Okay, so let's take a look at the lending at Gold Reward token. Okay, so you can invest GRX tokens in the Gold Reward lending program platform exclusively from the Gold Reward dashboard. This investment option involves profiting from Gold Reward crypto analytic trade automation engine. That's the acronym for it. Crypto Analytic Trade Automation Engine. So that's their robot, their software program robot. That's what it's called, KDA-E. KDA-E will give daily profit based on your investment option. Upon investment term completion, you will receive your capital back. That's good. To take out from the Gold Reward lending platform, or optionally reinvest back in lending platform to continue receiving daily profit. So here's basically it. If you deposit just like at BitConnect or Regal Coin, you know, this is why this program is so powerful, and you know, it's the lending program. Somebody like me is gonna buy the coins, and then, you know, I'm gonna lend them to Gold Reward. They're gonna give me profit at 1% daily, and then they're gonna pay me back in Gold Reward coins, just like BitConnect would pay me back in BitConnect coins. And then I'm gonna give back the coins again so I can make more money, and then they're gonna pay me back in coins, and that's what's gonna keep the coin stable, and it's gonna go up like this. This is BitConnect, 16 cents, January 20th, 2017. The same year, October, we're at, look up here, 165. Okay, so you see this steady line that kind of goes up here, and it's just a steady line up. It's just a basic trend upwards, and it's no real dips like you'll see with other coins. It's just a steady climb up here. This here happened when China announced, and this happened with all the coins because all the Chinese had to sell their coins, but they announced that they were going to ban the ICOs, and then they banned the currency, cryptocurrency, so then all the Chinese had to sell, and now we're going back to normal here. Okay, so this is what it'll look like with the new coin. Okay, the same way, only another thing that I really love about this coin is the fact that it's run on an Ethereum chain. You can pay to get into this with either Bitcoin or Ethereum, and if you want to pay with Ethereum, you can write up some sort of a contract because Ethereum has contracts, and this is a contract thing too, so it's a combination of Ethereum, an Ethereum program, Ethereum clone program, and a lending program, which is better. It's better than Regal Coin because of this. You know, the investors are gonna be more secure knowing that they can spend their Ethereum here, and everything's gonna be in a contract. Even their payouts are gonna be in Ethereum. Everything's gonna be in this Ethereum. So I'm gonna get back into that later. So here we are, 100 to 1,000, you get up to 1% daily. You get your capital back after 280 days. 1,001 to 5,000, you get up to 1% daily, 260 days. 5,001 to 12,000, up to 1.2% daily for 170 days. 12,001 to 100,000, up to 1.3 daily, and it's shorter and shorter terms, right, as you have more money. And here's a referral bonus for anybody who's into that. Most people aren't into that, okay, but some people are. It's important to some people. Okay, so all you have to do is deposit the Bitcoin or Ethereum. I'd say deposit Ethereum and write some sort of a contract on it. So, you know, and if you want to, change over your Bitcoin at coinexchange.io. I'll leave a button down there, and change it over to Ethereum. And I suggest that nobody puts any money into this thing until a day after. You know, until a day after this thing has already been up and running, and they're already, when the ICO, pre-ICO is up and going, after a day, then put in your money. And we'll just so we can see how everything's going with this website, if everything's going okay, if other people say from other teams start saying, hey, we're not, something wrong with this system, my Bitcoin's not showing up or something, then we'll make sure that we don't go into this. Okay, but you know, if everybody says after a day everything's going swell, then we'll get into it. So I say wait for a day, and if you can, change over to Ethereum at coinexchange.io, and I'll have a button down there for you to just, it'll be faster for you to just click that button, take your Bitcoin there. If you don't understand Ethereum, learn everything you can about Ethereum on YouTube. Just type in Ethereum, how to make a contract with Ethereum, things like that. Become an expert on Ethereum if you're going to get into this. Okay, so you deposit your Bitcoin or Ethereum. I suggest Ethereum. Get your gold reward tokens as soon as everything gets started, but I want you to get them a day after everybody else. After everybody says it's okay, go in. And you can also invest tokens you earned through our gamification service. You can invest the GRC, that's the letters it's going to go by. So you can lend your coin to the trade engine, CATAE, the CATA-E, and then you get daily profit, and you can withdraw every day. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to buy at the low price, the pre-ICO price, and then I'm going to get a loan, and then when the coin goes up to what I figure it's going to go up to the first day on the exchanges, so we're going to get it at rock bottom price when this thing is up and going, and we're going to wait for a day, of course, to see that everybody else is getting, everything's okay with the payment system. But this is what happened with Regal Coin. Regal Coin, you could only pay with Bitcoin, and everyone went crazy over it. I didn't even get any coins during the ICO. I got in at $11 at the beginning of the ICO, and it went up to 21 the first day. It actually went up to 20 here, down, up to 20, then down, and then it ranged, went sideways. And then here they got onto some bigger exchanges with more people on the exchange, and this is what's happened. So what are we at? 24.69. So Regal Coin has the same type of lending program and staking, okay, that Gold Reward has. But Gold Reward has all those smart contracts involved, so that the investors don't have to worry about their money, because they spent their money in Ethereum. So I think it's really good, and I'm gonna put money into this thing. I think this one, I'm really bullish on this one. I think it's really gonna work out. So you can get up to 35% monthly with it. Okay, so this here, I think it was 88 cents that it started, but I remember I tried to get in at 91 cents on Regal Coin. Here's 91 cents. If I would have got in at 91 cents, I never did get any coins at the ICO, but if I would have, and it's at 24.69 right now, that's how much a percentage increase. So that's why you got to get in early on this coin. When we find out that it's an okay site, we'll wait for a day and everybody else can be a guinea pig to see if their payment system is okay, and we'll find out, and then we'll get into this at the lowest possible price we can, because every level it goes up, that's just profit for us. And guess what? I think this thing will probably start on the exchanges at $10. Just start there. It might go down to 8 right away. It might go up to 20 like Regal Coin. I think this is better than Regal Coin. This has got Ethereum to it, and everybody who knows about Ethereum and all the contracts know that that makes everything even more secure. You've got lending that stops people from selling the coin. You got staking that prevents people from selling the coin. All that can happen is it kind of goes up steadily. This is doing a moonshot here. It's come down a bit, but you know, I would expect a little bit of a correction there. But it could go sideways too. What goes up sometimes goes sideways. Actually, it'll go sometimes it goes like that, but sometimes it also goes down. But I think it's gonna go maybe sideways or something. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. Okay, so this is really cool. It's a really well done website. Don't go all in on any coin whatsoever. If I was you, I'd put maybe 15% of your investment money into this. Okay, there's lots of other coins to put money into. You got to spread your risk around a bit. Okay. GRX serves 3 main functions: a high value reward coin, a gamification technology, and fuel for an intelligent analytics engine. The future we see is in which GRX drive most mobile device assisted consumer centered systems like travel, games, sports, health, etc. So these guys are really thinking big. You know, earn up to 35% return monthly. Okay, with what we were just talking about, the software program. Okay, so this is what sets this apart from Regal Coin and Bitcoin. The fact that their blockchain is made from the Ethereum blockchain framework. So that means that there's going to be smart contracts involved, so nobody can get screwed. Okay, if you make an Ethereum contract and they don't go through with it, what they say, you can get your Ethereum back. That's how Ethereum works. That's why so many people bought into Ethereum, because of the contracts. And that's what this is. You can sleep, you know, a nice restful sleep at night and not worry, knowing that you got contracts in, and if they don't follow through, you get your Ethereum back. It is ERC20 compliant and compatible with existing ERC20 wallets. Essentially, GRC will be used in fulfilling any form of reward, including but not limited to gamification of mobile applications, staking, and lending. Staking and lending is going to prevent it from going down too much. It's just going to go just like BitConnect, just like Regal Coin, kind of go up, like BitConnect mostly. It is community driven and will allow easy and seamless transfer of value between users. It is tradable with other cryptocurrencies in digital exchanges. The token name is the Gold Reward Token, GRX, of course, and there's going to be 20 million of them, and they're going to sell 87% of them during the ICO. Okay, so the first pre-sale is 5 million. Okay, and the second level is 4.5 million tokens, coins. The next level is 4 million tokens, coins, and the next is another 4 million. So yeah, I think it's really fantastic. I like the part about the smart contracts and the lending. It's awesome. Okay, so they started on this way back in February 2017. This is when they started the development of the smart contract blockchain over here. You know, so then they started testing their trading robot. They developed their gamification API in March. April initiated partnerships with strategic mobile app developers. Development of staking and trading platform. May 2017. Okay, so now we're here. October 2017, token distribution, pre-ICO and ICO. So that's, I want everybody to just wait until a day into this thing, and then put your money in. Don't put your money in right away. Don't rush into this. November, they're going to start the trading program on the GRX platform, and they're going to have next month, when this ICO is over, they're going to be putting on major external exchanges, and that's when it's going to jump in price. It might be like, you know, it might be like Regal coins starting at $10. That's where Regal coins started, at 10. Everybody bought them at less than $1, and then they went on to the exchange at $10. It was instant 10x. That might happen with this coin, because I think people are going to see it's Ethereum. It just makes people sleep well at night that it's all these smart contracts are involved. Okay, so deployment of GRX gamification API, strengthen partnerships with relevant mobile app devices, deployment of GRX Android app, and yeah, so it's going to be just continuous development and expansion with these guys. So I'm really impressed. I like it. Don't go all in with anything ever. Okay, so when it's one day into this thing, put your money in after we find out from everybody else that it's okay. If we find out a whole bunch of complaints, then just forget it. Okay, so that's it for the lending, and I'll have a button down there. If you just scroll down, I'd really appreciate it if you hit my button. And yeah, I think this is a good one here to put a little bit of money in. Don't go all in. Don't go all in with anything, okay? And wait for a day, and we'll find out if there's any problems from other people, okay? I want everybody to have a good day.